I'm sorry. I didn't mean for you to find out like this.
You never meant for me to find out at all.
Ricky, this is so complicated.
All this time I thought my mother was dead?
Listen, I can explain.
You just wanted to be dead because I'd be in the way. I'd be in the way of you having a good time with whatever man you're screwing around with. I'm in the way now, right?
No, you don't understand.
You know I am. If I don't disappear, Randy's gonna find out you're playing him for a jerk. Well, I'm gone.
No, Ricky!
Well, Joe just finished the renovations on room 10, so that's gonna need a thorough cleaning. But tomorrow's fine.
Where's my knapsack?
I haven't seen it.
It was around here someplace. Think, lady, what'd you do with it?
Hey, who do you think you're talking to here?
It's on the table behind the couch.
What's your problem?
Why don't you ask my mother?
It's true. He's my son.
What in the world?
Another lie in the life of Crystal Fox.
You don't understand. If I lied, it was for Ricky's own good. I wish y'all just quit judging me.
Oh, come on, Crystal. Sit down. No one's judging you.
Much.
Why are you so riled? No progress with Debbie?
I got other things going on right now.
We'll get to it, buddy. Before I leave today, I plan on talking Crystal into coming back home with me. It won't be long before I'll be inviting you to the wedding.
You want my advice? Stay single.
Come on, be a good sport at least. Just because you're striking out with Debbie and I'm getting somewhere with Crystal.
As long as you're with Crystal, I guarantee you're going nowhere.
Hold it! What's going on with you?
What was your mom like?
My mom? Well, let me see. She's pretty neat, I guess. She was brought up on the farm. She met my dad when she was 18. They got married and had 3 kids.
Yeah, she never walked out on you or did anything like that, did she?
My mom? Are you kidding? Her whole life evolved around her kids. I mean, I can't remember one time when she left us home for more than a day. Except when she was in the hospital with my younger brother.
Yeah, well, I used to dream about what my mom would be like. You know, I could see her maybe on a farm or something. Driving a tractor to help out and all that stuff.
So your mother's dead, is she?
Dead? Are you kidding me? Let me ask you something. What if your mom had been someone like Crystal?
Crystal?
Yeah, well, you're a nice guy, Randy, so I'm gonna give you some advice. Steer clear of Crystal Fox. She's bad news.
Hey, hold on. What's all this got to do with you?
Everything. She's my mother.
Your what?
My mother. My long-lost mother.
That's ridiculous. Crystal's only 24.
Yeah, well, she lies about her age, too.
So now Ricky hates me. And I don't blame him. But I just couldn't keep him. I was barely 16.
Talk to him, Crystal. Tell him exactly what you just told us.
He needs to hear what the circumstances were.
I don't know. Haven't I done enough damage? Maybe I should just let him go.
That has to be your decision. I need to check something upstairs. Can you spare a few minutes, Sissy?
Be very sure about this, Crystal.
I think you're making a big mistake. Ricky's a wild kid. He needs some guidance right now or he's gonna mess up his life real good.
What can I do? He hates me, Rita.
Oh, he only thinks he does. You can't give up on him. If I'd done that with Debbie, hey, she wouldn't be with me now.
What's wrong?
The damn bike, it won't start.
Maybe it's trying to tell you something.
What's that supposed to mean?
You're being stupid. What's the point of running away?
Look, I don't need a sermon, and you don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Yeah, I do. You walk around like you're Mr. Macho, but you're nothing but a wimp.
Where do you get off talking to me like that?
You're too afraid to stick around and hear the truth from your mother. You'd rather just make her the bad guy and spend the rest of your life feeling sorry for yourself.
Bull.
So why not find out if she had good reason for doing what she did?
Because there is no good reason. She dumped me like I was nothing.
And you didn't like that. Well, maybe she liked it even less. Did you even think about that?
Oh, you're still here. Good.
Oh, I'm sure getting awful popular all of a sudden.
I don't want any smart remarks from you. Understand? I want to talk to you.
Sorry. Look, if it's about the money I owe you for the
No.
food,
You don't owe me anything. You owe your mother.
I don't owe her a thing.
Okay? Then you owe yourself. Do something you'll never regret, Ricky. Talk to her.
Why should I? She doesn't want anything to do with me. She never has.
Don't you want to give her a chance to explain? Do you really want to go through life wondering what she might have had to say to you?
You're still here.
Sissy thought we should talk.
And what do you think?
I think you better give me the truth or I'm out of here.
All right, Ricky. You want the truth? Sit down.
I'll stand.
Look, you're asking me to unburden my soul to you. I said sit down. Before you were born, I had dreams of finding the right guy. Someone who could take me away from this lousy life I had.
If this is gonna be some sob story, I'm
No,
going.
you don't. I had a whole life of secrets, and you were one of them. Now sit down and shut up. You think you had it tough? Well, my mother walked out on me when I was 3.
You walked out on me when I was 6 months old.
Yeah, but I paid Gloria to look after you all your life. You weren't in and out of some foster homes with people who didn't give a damn for you.
You think Gloria cared about me?
Did you care about her? Well, it takes 2 to tango, Ricky.
Yeah, and the guy you tangled with, my old man, he was a married man, wasn't he?
Married? Whatever gave you the idea he was married?
I don't know, I just always figured he was married.
Your father was a star football player in my high school. He was 17 and I was 15.
So why didn't he marry you?
By the time I found out I was pregnant, he was already dating somebody else. He was the first guy I ever loved. And he wouldn't even discuss it. Then my foster parents, they threw me out. So I had to drop out of school. I couldn't get a job. And then you were born. And I tried to keep you, but I was so guilty and desperate, I just...
Yeah, so desperate you gave me to Gloria.
The one thing I wanted more than anything else was to have you back with me.
Then why did you tell her that you were dead?
I just thought it would be the best. And things were so tough for me right then. Sorry. I thought if I gave Gloria more and more money that she'd make sure you had everything you ever wanted.
All I ever wanted was a mother.
I know. Now you've got one. Please, Ricky, give me another chance. Stick around so we can get to know each other.
I've got plans.
What? Don't tell me you're in a hurry to get back to Gloria.
No, I'm never going back there.
So where are you gonna go?
I don't know.
Ricky, please. Just stick around for 2 weeks. That's all I ask. And if after that you never want to see me again, well, then I'll understand.
Did you really want to keep me?
All I can say is I loved you enough to give you up. Maybe that was wrong, but I loved you. And I prayed for you every night for 17 years.
Let's try it then. For 2 weeks.
Excuse me, miss, is our table ready?
I'm sorry, sir. Brad!
I told you to come back.
Yeah, but you didn't say today. How have you been? I've missed you so much. Welcome back.
Thanks, I've missed you too.
Well, why don't you and Debbie catch up and we can talk about the brochure later.
Thanks, Joe.
Anytime.
You know, I should be mad at you. The whole time you were gone and you didn't even call.
Don't take it personally. I didn't talk to anyone after I left. I just kind of felt sad, you know?
I did too. Well, You didn't talk to anyone. What did you do with yourself? Joe said you weren't working.
There's not much work in town.
Why'd you even go there?
I wanted to be closer to my mother.
Oh, she lives in town? Is that where you grew up?
She lives in the same place your mom was. Woman's State Prison.
Wow. Why didn't you tell me? Especially after I told you about my mom. I would have understood.
I never tell anyone. You're probably the first.
Really? Well, I'm glad to know you think you can trust me.
Well, it's settled. Ricky's gonna stick around. Joe said he could keep on staying with him.
That's wonderful, honey.
I told him everything, just like you said.
See? And it worked.
You were right, Rita. I was willing to give up on him too soon.
Well, I gotta warn you, though, this mothering stuff won't be easy. Kids today have minds of their own.
And you didn't when you were growing up?
Hey, I was perfect. That's how I ended up in the slammer.
All I know is I'm gonna do everything I can to let him know that I really do care about him.
And that is very important.
How's Randy feel about playing daddy to a teenager?
I don't know. I haven't told him yet.
Crystal, you can't hide Ricky any longer.
I know. Is it okay if I go find Randy and get this over with?
Of course.
Thanks.
Crystal, I just want to
Not
apologize.
now, Maria.
Oh, Maria, would you find Debbie and get her in here? I need her help.
Sure.
Well, it's not much of a dinner crowd tonight. Makes you wonder how long I can hold on to the end. Still worried the syndicate's after it, although God knows why.
But that mobster was arrested for Tony's murder. Wouldn't that back them off?
I wouldn't count on it.
All this waiting around for the other shoe to drop. Rita, you've got Goddard's ear.
I'm way ahead of you. I'll see what I can find out.
I'm gonna be staying at Joe's, but I hear I have to share a room.
Oh no, Ricky's staying.
Yeah, his mom cornered Joe when we got here. Who is this Ricky?
Probably the worst roommate you'll ever meet.
Debbie, are you finished in here? Sissy would like to use you in the kitchen.
No problem. I'm Maria. This is a very good friend of mine, Brad Morris. He helped remodel the inn. Brad, this is Maria Trent.
Hello, Brad.
I better go see what Sissy wants.
I should try and find Joe. It was nice meeting you.
Brad, you're Kath's son, aren't you?
You know my mother?
Well, we shared a cell together up until a few days ago. You know, she's very proud of you. Are you going to be visiting her soon?
They took me off the list.
Oh, I thought that would have been changed by now. I hope you try and do something about it. She really needs to see you.
It'd be a waste of time. They won't listen to me.
I think you should try.
Look, I'm not even sure I want to see her.
Why not? You mean so much to her.
I know that's what she says. She also says the reason she's in prison is because of me. Well, I don't buy that. I can't. The best thing for me to do is just stay away.
I think you're wrong.
I'm just looking out for myself.
Your mother needs you. You are the one thing that could keep her alive.
God, you sound just like her now.
Brad, it's true. Do you know about her heart condition?
What? No.
Well, it's very serious, and she's refusing to have surgery.
Why would she do a stupid thing like that?
Maybe because she believes that she has no one to live for. You are the one thing in the world that she cares about, and if she thinks that you don't give a damn, she'll just give up. If I spoke to the warden and got you back in, would you go see her?
Yes, of course.
Good. See what I could do.
Grayson,
It's Maria Trent, Warden. I need to ask you a favor.
ask away.
I ran into Kath's son, Brad, here at the inn, and I told him of his mother's illness. He'd like to come visit her, but as you know, Fisher took away his visiting privileges.
Officer Fisher had good reason.
No, he didn't. I was there. Look, he just did that to get back at Kath.
You put me in an awkward position, Maria.
Warden, you know that this kind of harassment isn't fair, especially with Kat's illness.
As Dr. Armstrong told me, it's serious.
Yes, it is. And the only reason why she's refusing to have surgery is because she feels she doesn't have anything to live for. Now, she is still not convinced that Brad cares about her. And if you could just restore his visiting privileges, maybe it could change her attitude.
And he really wants to come.
Very much. Warden, he just learned of her illness right now. Now, if he could talk some sense into her, she needs this surgery. If not, she could die.
You're a hard person to refuse, Maria.
I knew you'd understand.
We'll have to work this so I don't step on Officer Fisher's toes. But tell Brad to come tonight.
Thank you. She said yes.
Thanks.
No, Holly, we never did get along, but I am glad you're getting out.
Thanks.
You're a lucky girl. You got a man waiting for you on the outside.
Well, if it wasn't for Jerry, I wouldn't be getting out at all.
Ready, Warner?
Almost.
Yeah, well, let's get the lead out.
Well, you really know how to sweet-talk a lady, don't you, Fisher? Who are you gonna pick on when Holly leaves?
You're still here. Let's go.
Bye.
See ya.
You accomplished something nobody else could. Holly is very lucky she met you.
Well, I just did what I believe was right. Now, hopefully, my boss will see that, too.
I hope so. You don't deserve to be suspended for this. Come in.
Jerry!
Hey, need a ride? Who you getting out of this place?
Yes, officially. And this time I don't want to hitchhike to Cedar Lake.
Holly, I'm just sorry about everything that happened to you here. The state owes you much more than an apology. These release forms are all signed. You're free to go.
Thank you, Warden Grayson.
All right, let's get out of here.
I've been looking for you. I was afraid you'd left.
Yeah, I've been walking around in kind of a daze.
Randy, there's something I gotta tell you.
Is there? Does it have anything to do with your son?
Honey, yes, I was just on my way to tell you.
Oh, really? Why should I believe that?
Look, I know what you must be thinking right now, but there are reasons for keeping it quiet about Ricky.
You know, I really thought we had something going between us. But all it's been is one lie after another.
I didn't lie. I never told you I didn't have a son.
You sure as hell never told me you did either.
Can you blame me? I mean, after the way you're acting and all? So, what about us? Since I'm a mother now, you don't love me?
I didn't exactly plan on becoming the father of a teenager right off the bat.
Well, it's all new to me, too. That's the way it is. Well, you haven't answered. Where does that leave us?
I don't know. It's more than I can deal with at the moment.
Does it mean you're going to think about it?
Yeah, I guess.
Hi, Rita.
Well, look who's back. So you decided it was safe enough to show your face, huh?
Well, as safe as it's gonna get. Now, you give me the usual. How have you been?
Not bad. Listen, now that everything's cleared up with Tony Osorio, are we back to business as usual? Do you still need me to help you get the inn away from Meadows?
Well, I haven't heard a word from the syndicate guys since the police picked up Roy Scott for Tony's murder.
They don't want the inn anymore? Or did they decide to cut you out?
What makes you say that?
Well, I mean, they were so hot on it for a while, and then zip. I mean, if I were you, I'd look into it.
Maybe I'd better.
Now.
Okay.
Let me know what you find out, just in case you need my help.
Thank God it's slow tonight. I just can't get Randy off my mind.
Well, honey, if it's meant to be, he'll be there for you.
Oh, that's not what I'm worried about. No, the more I think about the way he's acting, the angrier I get. Randy's ready to reject me just because I have a teenage son. What kind of a man is he?
Well, not all men are cut out for fatherhood.
And not all women for motherhood. But I want to try. He should understand that.
I'm sure he will. He just needs more time.
Well, if he can't get used to it, tough. Boyfriends come and go. But a son, he's yours forever.
Oh, Crystal, I am so proud of you.
Maybe I'm not such a bad person after all.
No, you're not.
Thanks.
I really appreciate this, Warden Grayson. I know you had to go out on a limb.
Come in.
Brad.
I'm gonna leave you two alone for a few minutes. Enjoy your visit.
Thanks again, Warden.
How in the hell did you manage this?
You can't get rid of me that easy.
They should be here any minute now. Oh, Joe, how's that sign coming?
All finished. How's it look?
It looks wonderful. Oh, there, everybody over here.
Information.
Information.
All right. Well, it's not the Queen of England, sissy.
Just do it, Rita.
Everything looks so wonderful,
Yeah.
so different.
It does? I guess it's because I feel different. I'm not here to hide this time.
No, you're not. You're home. Oh, you get one too, Jerry.
Left out otherwise. Welcome home, Holly. Congratulations, sir.
Welcome home, Holly. I knew this had to happen because I knew Sissy couldn't be wrong about you.
Thank you, Mrs. Meadows.
Listen, I want you to know that you've got a place on our staff. I mean, if you want.
Thanks. I don't want to be anywhere else.
Oh, really? Oh, I'm so glad.
Holly, we can't believe what happened to you. I mean, what kind of a mother would do what that Mrs. Walker did to her little baby boy?
And Holly, not to mention what she did to you. You didn't deserve any of that.
I'm just so glad that things finally worked out. Thank you, Maria.
Didn't I tell you Cedar Lake would change your life?
You were right.
And we have you to thank for that. If you hadn't sent me chasing after her in the first place, none of this would have ever happened.
I'm just glad you're home. Brad's back too.
Holly! I guess before I welcome you home, I ought to say I'm sorry, right? All those times I spit in your face when you tell me you're innocent.
I understand why, Rita.
Yeah, I was wrong. I hope we can put all that behind us.
Sure.
Oh, thank you.
It's still hard for me, knowing my mother shot and killed a man. But I understand why you did it.
It wasn't just to save me, Brad. I really was thinking of you.
I know. I probably would have done the same thing.
Someday you're gonna have kids of your own. You'll understand how far you'll really go.
I suppose.
You're the only person in this damn world who makes me feel needed. If I were to ever to lose you for good, I might as well be dead. You mean that much to me.
Well, I'm back. And you have more than enough to live for.
Give me a drink, Rita.
Look who's back.
Come on, just get it.
Is beer okay?
No, something stronger.
What's gotten into you? You never drink hard stuff, especially when you're buying.
Well, you know how you wanted me to talk to our syndicate friends?
What's wrong?
Well, I can't go into detail, but I'm warning you, something heavy's coming down. Now, you and I thought we had to be careful before. Well, this time we really got to be careful. We got to watch it.
So, you guys are all nice and comfy in the cottage?
My mattress is pretty old.
Didn't stop you from sleeping last night or snoring.
Gosh, I'm sorry.
There's plenty more eggs and toast.
I've had enough.
You know, breakfast is the most important meal of the day.
If I eat any more, I'm gonna throw up. Can we get out of here?
Ricky, it's chilly outside. Make sure you take your jacket.
Look, I know you missed out on my early years and all, but don't try making up for it now by treating me like a 3-year-old.
I didn't mean anything by it. It's just that I worry about you.
I'm fine.
Ricky,
Imagine Crystal as the perfect mother.
Boggles my mind. God knows what it does to hers.
Well, I better go after him.
And I've got to start shooting.
I talked to Goddard last night.
The syndicate is still after the inn?
I was never able to get a straight answer, but Goddard is really scared.
What's going on?
Oh, nothing at all.
Looks to me like something.
Now, Holly, can't I be alone with Jerry for 5 minutes without you getting jealous?
I don't know. Maybe she's got good reason after all. Sissy can cook.
I'll learn, you know.
Of course you will.
Would you like to spend some time with me this afternoon?
I can't.
Why not? I won't be needing you.
I thought you wanted me to get some supplies.
Tomorrow.
But you needed them today.
I changed my mind. Now, go in and sit down. I will arrange a nice cool drink for both of you.
Sissy, this is my first day back to work. How can I do this?
If Sissy says it's okay, then don't argue.
Relax. You deserve it.
Okay.
Ta-da!
What's this?
It's that nice cool drink that Sissy offered us.
Champagne?
Yeah, why not? We've got a lot to celebrate. Your release, your return to Cedar Lake, and your upcoming victory in court.
My upcoming victory in court.
Sure, there were a lot of people who wronged you, Holly. The Walkers, the papers, the court. You deserve to sue them all. And here is to your victory.
Oh, forget the booze. Go for the kiss. Yeah, that's it.
What are you looking at?
Sex education.
Oh, come on now. Leave them alone. They deserve their privacy.
What are they drinking? Champagne?
Yes. Rita, it was Jerry's idea. He's really a romantic.
Is he ever? He just nailed her again. If they spend all their time kissing, they're not going to finish that booze. I might as well.
No. In the first place, you're too young to drink. And in the second place, you're too young to chaperone.
They won't even know I'm there.
Come on, Peeping Rick, before you get into more trouble.
It's about time the good things started happening for you. But these court cases can move kind of slow, so I think you ought to call John Randall and get the ball rolling.
I can't sue anyone.
Yeah, sure you can. You can sue the state. You can sue the judge that said all those things about you. You can sue the tabloids and the newspapers that made you out to be a monster. They're gonna have to pay you a fortune.
But I don't want their money.
They owe you an apology, Holly, and the only way you're gonna get it is by suing them.
Don't you know what all that publicity did to me? My own family turned against me because of it. Only 3 people truly believed in me. Sissy, Faith Cronin, and you. And I don't care about the state, the judge, or anyone.
Well, I do. They crucified you and they should pay for it.
No!
Holly, think. Think. They put you in prison. You almost died there. And what have you got now? You've got no home, no money, nothing.
I've got you.
And I love you. But they should pay for what they did.
Jerry, a lawsuit will only mean more publicity. I hated those cameras and reporters more than anyone will ever know, and I will not go through it again.
I can't believe this.
Does the money mean that much to you?
No, the money doesn't mean anything to me. It's you I'm thinking about.
You know, all I want right now is to disappear and be happy. I even thought about changing my name.
Well, I think that's a good idea.
So you agree with me?
About changing your name? Yeah, sure. How about Vernon?
That's your name.
Holly Vernon. Sounds right? Of course, you'd have to marry me to get it.
Marry you?
Will you marry me, Holly?
Jerry. Afternoon together, but now we have so little time to set up the dining room.
It'll be fine.
Oh, I got him.
Thanks. You saved my life. If I'd broken nose, I'd be paying Mrs. Meadows, not the other way around.
Oh,
I think I can get him now.
no more juggling acts, okay?
Okay.
Clark Kent to the rescue, huh?
You couldn't get up to help me, just torment me.
No one's paying me to help.
You know, you're one of the laziest guys I've ever met. You could have more trouble avoiding work than if you just went and did it. You're never gonna amount to anything. You know that?
Oh, and you're such a big success yourself.
Hi, everybody.
Oh, hi. Did you enjoy your cool drink?
Oh, you know I did.
And now, Holly and I have an announcement to make. I've asked this beautiful woman to change her last name to Vernon.
And?
And I said yes.
Congratulations.
Oh, thanks, Susan.
So, when are you gonna get married?
We haven't decided that yet, have we?
No.
Well, you know, you should have it during the nice weather, right here in the garden. How many bridesmaids are you gonna have?
I haven't had time to decide that either, but I want you to be one of them.
Not that I was hinting or anything.
Well, it sounds like there's only one thing left to do.
What's that?
Let's party!
Come in.
Hey, boss lady. It's way past quitting time.
Well, maybe once we're more secure, I won't feel like I have to check the books every night. Oh, Joe, I hope we can stay in business.
Stop saying that. You're gonna make it.
Wish I could be so optimistic. It's fine, you're back.
Well, I got my paycheck today, and I started thinking about all the time and hard work we put in, and I thought we should celebrate.
Joe, I made out that paycheck, and it wasn't for that much.
Well, it has everything to do with faith.
Faith?
Yeah. The value of this bottle matches my faith in you in the inn. You've already been through a lot already and survived. I know you're gonna make it.
We've been through most of it together.
Yeah, we have, haven't we? We make a pretty good team. So, how about a toast, partner?
I'd like that.
To a great partnership. May it stand the test of time.
Wish I didn't have to leave.
I know.
Pretty soon I won't have to. I can't wait for that.
Ow!
All right, settle down.
You're gross.
I'm gross. They're the ones who are all over each other through dinner.
They're in love.
They're in heat. But they did get engaged today, and we do it to them to celebrate. So what do you have, Debster? Bourbon, scotch, vodka?
You can't do that.
Hey, it's a party.
You're underage, and it's not yours.
What are you gonna do about it? Grab your frying pan? Hey, what's your problem?
You heard Debbie.
We have guests trying to sleep.
What's wrong? Does you two know how to party?
Yeah, we know. This isn't the way.
Oh, what's your way, Bradster? Drugs? Sorry, they're not really my thing.
They're not ours either.
They're not ours either. Let me guess. You and Debbie like to do your partying in the backseat of a car.
Oh, that's it.
Oh, Brad, don't.
Relax, Bradster. You take life much too seriously.
Party's over. It's time to go.
Gee, kids, is it bedtime already?
Say goodnight.
No, you two run along. I'll be up shortly.
You know, Ricky, you really shouldn't do that.
Why don't you and the boyfriend run along and quit acting like Ward and June?
Come on.
I gotta admit, Joe, this was a wonderful idea.
More fun than the books?
Slightly.
You know, if somebody would have told me 6 months ago that I'd be sitting at the inn having a brandy with a beautiful woman, I would have laughed in their face.
No, maybe they should have told you. Probably could have used a few laughs these days.
Well, listen, we've had a few problems, but oh no, I think it's been fun. Or don't you think so?
Well, I'm still here. Me and my books.
You just need to sit back, relax, and enjoy it more. And don't worry so much.
She's trying to sound like Sissy.
Well, you should listen to her. She knows you better than anybody else. I wish I knew everything she knew.
Well, there's really not that much to know. Besides, I thought you liked mystery women.
So, you finally realized I like you.
Well, I didn't exactly mean it like
It's not just like. I'm attracted to you, Patricia. Very much. You look like that frightens you.
Not at all.
Frightens me. When my wife walked out on me, I promised myself I'd never let another woman hurt me again. I avoided relationships. Suddenly, I meet you. And I'm willing to risk it one more time. Let's go see what that's all about.
What the hell is going on?
What happened?
No, you chill. You're not old enough to drink. Patricia could lose her liquor license for something like this.
He's right, Ricky. I'm sure if he knew that, he wouldn't be drinking.
Yeah, well, he must know that music will disturb the guests.
Oh, he does, but he won't do it anymore, will you, honey?
What is this? I didn't commit a crime or nothing.
Come on, honey. You need to go to Joe's. You need to get your rest.
I'll be right back. That's more like it.
Come in.
Good morning.
Morning. Listen, Joe. I've been thinking about
last night? I know. I can't think of anything else but that.
Joe, please, just listen.
Oh, no. Don't tell me you want to keep our relationship on a strictly professional basis again.
It's not that.
Good. So what is it?
There's a lot you don't know about me, Joe.
There's a lot you don't know about me.
Yes, but I'm not the woman that you think I am.
Of course you are. I don't want to know what happened to you months or years ago. And even if you told me, it wouldn't change how I feel about you. Why should it?
What if I told you I committed murder?
Well, did you?
No.
And you couldn't. Don't spoil this, Patricia. We've got too much going for us.
Oh, good morning. Are you ready for a big breakfast?
No, nothing. Thanks.
You were so busy last night, you missed the big announcement. Holly and Jerry are getting married.
Really?
Did you sleep badly last night or something?
No, I'm fine, Sissy.
All right. Let's have it.
I think I buried myself alive, Sissy.
What do you mean?
I thought if I changed my face and my name, I could start my life all over again. Have everything I couldn't have as Faith Cronin. No, I'm afraid I can't even have that.
What is it you're afraid you can't have?
Just a, relationship.
With anyone specific?
Oh, Sissy. How could I ever get any closer to Joe than I am now? I can never tell him the truth. How do I say, I staged my own murder and I sent my husband to prison? Even if I don't say that, anything I would reveal about myself would have to be a lie. I can't live like that with Joe. Leave it to me to fall for a scrupulously honest man.
There must be some solution.
Oh, believe me, Sissy, I've been up all night trying to think of one. The worst thing is, last night, he told me that when his wife left him, he vowed never to let another woman hurt him again.
Looks to me like you're hurting too.
I guess I just forgot what it feels like to be kissed the way that he kissed me.
Morning, ladies.
Oh, good morning, Jerry. Would you like some breakfast?
Oh, no, thanks. I just stopped by for a quick good morning to Holly.
I hear congratulations are in order, Jerry. I'm really very happy for you both.
Thanks.
Looks like congratulations are in order for something else, too. You're back in uniform.
That's right, and just in time.
For what?
Well, that's the other reason I'm here, Sissy. Y'all know about Ben Cronin, your friend Faith's husband?
Yes?
Well, it was pretty obvious to us that he murdered her, but unfortunately the courts didn't see it that way.
What do you mean?
Due to lack of evidence, they threw the case out. Ben Cronin's walking free.
Next on Dangerous Women.
Hello, Mom. Hello, Lorraine. I had to come. Thank you. How is he?
Not good. Well, here comes the owner, Mrs. Meadows.
Mrs. Meadows, allow me to introduce myself. I'm Ben Cronin.
If you missed any of tonight's shocking revelations, be with us for an encore performance of tonight's episodes of Dangerous Women, Saturday night at 7 on Channel 50.